Alright guys, welcome back. So today we're going to discuss a couple of clips of Denis Cyplenkov and practicing with Sergey Tokarev, and Vitaly Laletin also practicing with the same guy, but actually handling him much easier. Has Vitaly surpassed Denis? Some of these clips obviously is very hard to tell because you don't know how tired each person was going into the pull, whose arm's more sore or not, but when you see this is the same guy that Denis pulled the other day, and Vitaly is just taking him quite easily to the pin pad. Whereas you see here, Denis just seems like he's been struggling with him. I hope that they're just tired out and this is not a sign to come. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, so what'd you think? I mean, I get it. Those are just practice pulls. It's really hard to tell how tired each person is going into that. How sore each person's arm was, how fresh they were coming into that as far as pulling. Denis has said recently that he feels like he's been practicing too much. He says 2 times a week is just too much table time. So I just don't know if we'll ever see Denis get back to obviously the old Denis in any way without really seriously risking his health. And I don't think he's willing to go back on the sauce that much of the pancakes, just to be able to win at arm wrestling. I could be wrong, but what do you guys think? I mean, obviously Vitaly's a beast. I mean, if you look at him, he's got the size and the frame, 6'8", giant long levers. And he doesn't look like, obviously he's still a slender, tall guy. He doesn't look like he's abused the pancakes probably as much as like a Denis or Levon. Obviously, I'm not hating on them. I'm just pointing out some facts. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Vitaly's passed Denis? I do right now. I think if they pulled right now, I think Vitaly would probably beat him. But, who knows? Styles make matches. Styles make fights. Is this a bad sign for the Hermes match to come up? I hope not. Obviously, I don't want to see Denis get dominated. Denis is a legend, and we all want to see him do good. We all want Denis to come back and be his great self that like he was in the past. Again, I don't know if we'll ever see that Denis again, but I think we can all hope. Also, I've thought about this recently. If there was no steroids, and I hear Rob Vidgen Jr. say this all the time, what would the arm wrestling landscape look like? Because obviously if you had the tall guys like Vitaly and all them that were steroid free, I think that they'd be near the top, hard to beat. And I don't think Levon would necessarily be number one without as much pancakes as he's had. So I'd really wonder in the arm wrestling landscape, where everybody falls. Because if you look at a lot of the North American pullers, people like John, he's not on steroids. Michael Todd's already said he's not. I know Jerry, as you can tell by looking at Jerry, but there's a lot of guys that are not. And I know a lot of the European guys do. So it's, how would everything stack up if you think if this is they had a league that was completely clean? I think you could have totally different rankings. That's just my opinion, though. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Denis is going to have... Do you think Denis will be able to beat Hermes? I'm concerned. Again, I think that Denis is also not showing all of the footage, which is good. We don't want to see him get dominated. Again, he's good for the sport when he does good as well. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Again, if you guys like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe. And you guys have a wonderful afternoon.